First Enoch Part 3, Relations of the Ethiopic Manuscripts and the Ethiopic version, a. There are two forms of text, A, Phi, of which 3 is late and secondary. A is represented by G1 GMQTU and in some degree by N, while B, which owes its origin to native scholars of the 16th and 17th centuries, is represented by all the remaining MSS. The result of their labors has been on the whole disastrous, as these revisers had neither the knowledge of the subject matter nor yet critical materials to guide them as to the true form of the text. The attestation, however, of neither group is uniform, especially as this so with A, which only once perhaps in 20 cases is undivided in its testimony. Thus it appears that the recension was not the work of a few years, but was rather a process which culminated in such a text as we find in B, and particularly in the Ms. V, B, B or groups in B at times preserve the original text, where A is secondary. C. The character and affinities of the chief MSSG. Of the MSS, of A, G is decidedly the best all-round Ms. It has been made the basis, so far as any single Ms. can, of my text. It, however, exhibits much strange orthography and bad grammar. 1 gram. This Ms. already described under Ethiopic MSS. Shows certain idiosyncrasies in CIII 9-15, where it uses the first person over against the third in the other MSS. On the whole it is most nearly related to carat. V. This Ms is in some respects the weakest of the older group. It attaches itself so closely to G, that we must assume its having come under its influence. In the majority of its unique readings 1 gram is unaccompanied by M, which, however, has many affinities with it. Q, though teeming with errors in the way of additions, corruptions, and omissions, this Ms. contains a larger number of unique original readings than any other used in our text. It approximates more closely to G*GM than to 2. This is a most interesting Ms. as it gives the older type of reading in the text, and the later either over erasures or in the margin with the rejected words in the text bracketed. The corrector has not, however, done his work thoroughly. Moreover, in some cases the correction represents a return to the older text. Is closely connected with U.N. This is a good Ms. but very imperfect after IXXXIII. The omissions are capriciously made, sometimes words, sometimes phrases, sometimes whole sentences and paragraphs are excised to the entire destruction of the sense. Still, as U is a valuable Ms. I faithfully record its omissions and changes. Of the I class of MSS, N is by far the best. Indeed, though embodying in the main the second type of text, it attests more unique and original readings in IXXXII than Ni or T or U. Also, at times, it alone of the FT class supports various MSS, of the first class in the true reading,